I won't lie, guys. It's been a bit emotional. Last couple of days, I've had to get Arsene to hold me during the cold nights and stuff, and just stop me from going into self-destruct mode, because it's just not good. It's just really not good. Bobby Crosswell has fractured his lower leg. 4 months! 4 months! I expect a call from the Academy soon. That was Oscar-worthy acting. But genuinely, on a serious note, I am very upset about the fractured lower leg for Bobby Crosswell. Just not really what I needed, if I'm honest. He'd only just started playing really, really well. So, on a more positive note, we're 5th in the league, which is pretty good. And we have a game in hand on those above us, so we could actually go top of the table today if we beat top of the table Barrow without our best player. Thanks. Thanks, FM. I blame FM for everything. I don't blame them for everything. I don't blame them for the fact that I'm 30, pretty lonely, in a flat on my own, and my best friend is a AI version of Arsene Wenger. Anyway, this has all been a bit morbid so far. Let's focus on the positives, which is Dulwich Hamlet, Dover, Woking, all smashed, Aldershot. Not too happy. We drew 1-1 and we lost 1-0 away to Fylde, but to be fair, they're a pretty good team, so I'm not too bothered about that. I think they've actually been up into divisions higher than we have before. Okay, they haven't. Anyway, we don't focus on that. Let's focus on Barrow today. We were originally coming back for Boston United, but that fixture has been rescheduled. And I thought, you know what? Barrow are top. Let's still get them on camera. And that also means that we're going to be playing Barnet a couple of days later. Barnet is Barnet. Barnet. It's actually Barnet. I'm not posh, I promise. And in terms of the team, everyone's been doing pretty well, mainly defensively. Going forward, for a team that has scored a fair amount of goals, we're not playing brilliantly. Mainly Sander, who's been absolutely abysmal. Although he's got 2 assists in his last 2 games. So actually, he may be getting slightly better. But he's still playing at 6.46. But I have no one else I can put on the left. Oh! So the lineup today will be Joe Besant in goal, Robertson, Swain, McDowell and Ramsey. Then in the middle you've got Dinsmore and Doria Henry. You can tell lots of green lines here. When was the last time we saw green lines of this team? Never is the answer. Zander's on the left. Partin will be taking the place of Bobby Crosswell in the centre. And then we've got Doob out on the right with Carlton leading the line. Fresh off 2 goals in his last 2 games, which actually is pretty good. He hadn't scored before that. If you haven't heard that, it's Santana's Aduma, and I highly recommend you listen to it. It's a flipping banger. Well, they're playing a 4-5-1, which is a formation I'm very familiar with thanks to my time in Wales, and I know how to break them down. I know you will be keen to avenge what happened last time we played Barrow, boys. Half the team weren't even here. We've got the ball in our own half, which is always dangerous. Ramsey into Dinsmore, who's a player I have been very impressed with, actually, to be fair, Dinsmore. And actually, he's been rubbish. I can't stand him. He's been awful as Peter Kay nearly smacks it into the back of the net. Other people can have surnames of K without it being Peter K, Mike. Just stop making references to everything. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Doria Henry. Doria the Explorer. Bang. Loving it. It's been a very uneven half so far. By that I mean, we're absolutely battering them. But with the current experience of what I've had today on FM, I know what that means. Someone's going to get sent off. Someone's going to get injured. I'm definitely not going to finish the game with 10 men. I will. I always do. Rooney on the ball, plays it back. That's a great ball into Peter Kay. Peter Kay hits it. He's somehow scuffed it. His name is Josh Kay. If I'm going to call him Kay, at least call him by his proper name. But now, Zander on the ball. What? Oh my god, I was being sarcastic there, but that's brilliant from Zander. Square it. Zander, square it. Zander, Zander. Forget it, Zander. Score a wonder goal. Absolute legend. Zander. Oh, it's so good. What a run. You're going to find it difficult to find a goal better than that, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, the commentary was terrible. I was mesmerised by how great that run and finish was. Where has this been all year, mate? Where have you been? Woo! To get there first. Well done, Jack Robinson, you legend. He squashed him. Zander whips it in. Oh, Ramsey hit it. He tees it in. Carlton, of course he misses. And of course, we hit it straight at Dixon. Not Lee Dixon, just Dixon. I did well. I still referenced Lee Dixon though, didn't I? Great ball by Carlton out to Doob. Great touch. Doob. Nearly whips it in, but not quite. Gordon Ramsay. No, he's not Gordon Ramsay. Zander's got 2! Oh my god! Yes! Brilliant ball in by Louis Ramsey. Hits it to the back post. Zander's there. He rises like a salmon and heads it in. And I commented about how he had been absolutely atrocious in the last few games. But my god, that warms my soul. Zander gets 2 in a big game. A big game. Big game Zander. What are File doing? Excuse me. I realise that we're playing Barnet, and Barnet is 6th after this, and it's Barnet, not Barnett. So, well done me. Very, very, very posh. Barnet. Oh. I don't know what, I just sort of semi-turned into Nigel Thornberry halfway through being posh there. Kay has given me no end of trouble here. Rooney to the back post, and Besant holds it like he would hold a newborn baby. And by that I mean not in midair and then landing on it. We're going forward. Doob. Great ball. Out to Zander. Zander whips it in. Dale Carlton. It's a miracle. He scored. He hasn't. He's literally hit it straight at Dixon. Because he should be one of the best strikers in the league. And he literally couldn't finish his dinner. That's a long ball over the top. And Carlton's in. Now this time Dale. It only takes 10 tries, but Dale Carlton has finally scored, and we are taking Barrow to the absolute cleaners right now. I said about how we hadn't been very good going forward recently, and the big men up front weren't pulling their weight. Today, they have come up trump. Louis Ramsey, by the way, getting his 2nd assist of the game from right back. He is the VNL Trent. I love it. Now, I want to say it's Richard Ashcroft, but it probably isn't. It's probably just Ashcroft. For those of you who don't know Richard Ashcroft, he was the lead singer of The Verve. And if you don't know The Verve, it's that very annoying music that ITV always used before England. Nah, 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 nah. Whenever I think of that song, all I think about is crushing disappointment. Passionately say, I'm very pleased with the performance so far. Have we actually played any FM today, or have I just been off on one? It feels like I'm not even here. I'm having a total out-of-body experience. I'd love it if we could just keep Barrow at arm's length and just make sure that they don't score. That would be bigger than anything, really. As Ramsey whips the ball in, and Zander's got his hat-trick. Yes. Yes, Zander. And now that he's got his hat-trick, I can take him off. It's been really enjoyable now. I've made one last change, and that's bringing on Patrick Babber for Dinsmore in the middle. So Jeff Lloyd dropped into the deep line playmaker role he's very familiar with thanks to his time at Pontypridd. And Babber's obviously gone into the box-to-box midfielder. I just really like it we could keep a clean sheet. Is that okay? Booty, that's a lovely ball. Into Elverfontaine. Kelly whips it in, back post, and he's been threatening to do it all day as Josh Kay, but he has got his goal. Bit annoying we couldn't keep a clean sheet, but I'm kind of used to it because of the tactics that I play. Well, we've won 4-1. I'm just delighted. Passionately say, well done, boys. That was a good win for us. If they're top of the table and we just beat them 4-1, things are looking up. The only way is up, baby, for Zander now. My vocal cords always get a really good workout when I do this, and your earbuds take a really good bashing, so I'm really sorry. The only way is up, Billericay, we're gonna lead to. I have to say, this season is getting better than I ever anticipated. I'm having a very good time. It's thoroughly enjoyable. I shouldn't have said that before we played. I should have done it after the game. We're going to go with the same lineup. I mean, why change the winning lineup? And by winning lineup, I mean, we absolutely thumped, arguably, the best team in the division. So, carry on, boys. They've got a very good player, though, up in Shaquille Colthurst, who's very good. He is very good at this level. And they've got a young player here called... Oh, hello, he looks very good. Anthony Noira. Noira the Explorer. Oh, he's going to be going up against Doria Henry. I like this. This is... Mate, they got some brilliant name. Van der Schief. I love that name. Right, away we go. We're back at home. And let's be fair, at the new lodge, so far this season, untouchable. McDowell, good ball. Oh, Doob's done him there. What a touch by Doob. Dude. Doob, where's my ball? Oh, no. Yeah, that's... Oh, dear. That's a bad one. Well, we're dominating the game. Not in terms of possession, but in terms of chances. But the important thing is that we haven't scored yet. And now Barnet might be. Harrison whips the ball in. There it is. Gareth Evans is on hand to tap in from close range. From a corner, if you can believe such things. I thought we were past this. I mean, that is awful. Who's that in this? McDowell. Of course it's McDowell that misses the header. Just offering up chances on corners like you wouldn't believe. Doria Henry, that's a great ball. Now, Zander, fresh off a hat-trick. Go on, Zander. That is... I like your ambition, but... no, don't ever do that again. It's a hard division to get out of the VNL because there's only one guaranteed promotion spot as well, which makes it even harder. And then the rest of them are all playoffs. And frankly, I don't fancy us against many of the playoff teams. So, ultimately, if we were to get promoted... I'd rather just win the league, if that's okay. Love this. Another corner from Barnet. We've cleared it, only as far as Colthurst, and... oh, that's a... oh, okay, thank God it's offside. I was going to say, Colthurst literally just rifled that. He absolutely slapped this. There's no other way of putting it. And yeah, he's definitely offside. I don't know how he's not concussed, if I'm honest with you. He should definitely be taken to hospital. We've had more chances as usual in terms of like we're dominating the shots, but I have got shoot on sight on, so I'm wondering if that kind of always gives me a little bit of a false representation. Ultimately, they're in front from a corner. I'm not happy. Del Carlton's looking stressed. Stop it. I'm stressed because you haven't scored yet. So if you score, I'll de-stress, then you can de-stress, and then everyone can have a really wonderful time. K-Dale, thank you. Back to Robinson now. Go on, mate. Roast him. Lovely play from Jack Robinson there. He's done his man. Go on, Jack. Whips it in. Doop heads. I mean, if we're trying to get headers in from 17 yards out and that's counting as a chance, then I fear for what could happen in this game. How can we go from scoring 4 against Barrow to literally drawing a blank against Barnet? I'm sorry. I'm not seeing the correlation. Patrick Baba is going to come on for Dory the Explorer, and Keith Doob's coming off. Millen Brown is coming on, who apparently is very well suited to a right wing role, so let's hope that Dylan Brown can actually pull something out the bag. I finally have Femi Akinwande on the bench as well. Dale Carlton's playing at 6.3. I'd take a draw, just a goal. Oh, for God's sake. Have they got anything other than set pieces? Have they ever heard of open play? Can they do anything from open play? Because literally, I haven't seen one highlight from them from open play. Who's in charge? Is it Tony Pulis? I want to know. Because look, it's another set piece. Okay, maybe this now counts as a goal from free play if they score. Colthurst, well done, Swain. See, that they try and do something from open play, they're rubbish. Oh, here we go. I shouldn't have said anything. Taylor's there and he whips the ball in. Colthurst makes it 2 and I hate this game. Brilliant. 2-0. Well, yeah, can't argue with it. They've been much better. Besant letting one in at his near post. I frankly, I'm quite used to that now. I'm going to bring on Femi Akinwande because Dale Carlton's injured. Not that that makes much of a difference because Dale Carlton's basically been a bit like he's on a plane, and by that I mean he's an absolute passenger, like that terrible film with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, McDowell's actually found a ball through. Patrick Baba, go on mate. Baba, it's somehow missed. Zander's there, he's at the post, and Akinwande turns it in. It's not over yet. Come on Femi, back to there. I mean, I've got a striker that can score, viewers. Who knew? Who knew? Get forward, very attacking. Everybody forward. Go, push, 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 push. Highlight, but it's in our half. We've got this, come on. Just win the ball back, Zander. You can do this. Taylor whips the ball in. Love it when someone's completely free at the back post. Love it. The defending sometimes is so bad. But he's offside, so it's okay. I've just realised it's offside. Let's not panic. I mean, I love this now. They've suddenly decided that they can play from open play. Colthurst, whatever I don't know if any of you have noticed. I just really don't like losing. And I really don't like losing at home. I hate it. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. Fuming with that. Bottling. That's what that's called. That's called bottling. So that sees us drop down to 5th. 4 points off Barnet now, who actually who are top. We do have a game in hand. That's what annoyed me. That was the game in hand. If we'd won that, we'd be in a really, really strong position. What we'll do, we'll come back for... We've not done much of the FA Cup, so let's come back for the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, and then we'll play a game against Hereford as well, because Hereford are relatively up there, I think, in there. Yeah, no, they're 7th, so they're another team that's in and in amongst the mix to get promoted this season. I think it's safe to say that we are in kind of almost like a playoff sort of race. I don't think we're good enough to win the title, clearly, but I think we are good enough to maybe be in there with a playoff shout, so I think that would be quite exciting if we can do that. I'd be very, very happy. So we'll definitely have the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, and then we'll have Hereford. I have no idea who we're playing in the FA Cup, but that's half the fun of it, isn't it? So a fair amount of games between there. We've got quite a nice run of fixtures, really, so I'm hoping that hopefully we can get back to winning ways and pick up some more points. Let's hope so. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you come back for the next episode of TYC, where we will carry on our journey with Billericay. Let me know where you think we can finish in the comment section. And is there anything I can do to stop set piece goals? Please just let me know. Until I see you in the next episode, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. And of course, stay cool. Double up with the like, share, and subscribe. Needy. I like it.